You know, I may be a writer, but truth be told, my dream has always been to become an elf working in Santa's workshop. Hey there friends, it's me Peter, and welcome to day 13 of my 25 Days of Christmas Reviews. Today is the third and final part in my Rankin-Bass series, where I take a look at 3 of Rankin-Bass's films from the 60s and 70s. And what better way to end my series than with the very first Rankin-Bass movie. Released in 1964, this movie is based on the song of the same name, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. In Christmastown, a baby reindeer is born to Donner, who is possibly the most famous reindeer in all the land. Donner is proud of his son until he discovers that he was born with a red nose. He tries to mask his son Rudolph's red nose, but eventually everybody discovers it, and they make fun of him and ban him from playing reindeer games. Frustrated, Rudolph runs away and meets up with an elf named Hermie, who is sick and tired of being an elf and just wants to become a dentist. The two of them, deciding they're misfits, decide to go on the road together, where they meet a prospector by the name of Yukon Cornelius. They go through a series of adventures until winding up on the island of misfit toys, and then eventually Rudolph goes off on his own. Will Rudolph eventually get his redemption? Well, I assume most of you have seen this, but guess what? I don't spoil in my reviews. Like Frosty the Snowman, I saw Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer a long time ago. But unlike Frosty, I actually saw this movie a little more recently. My recollection is that I saw this movie about 15 years ago. I think I watched it with some of my cousins. And I believe I might have actually gotten it as a Christmas gift on VHS. Now, you all know my opinion on Frosty the Snowman. Do I feel the same way about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Kind of, but I will say this. Rudolph fares a little bit better than Frosty the Snowman. For one, this special's a lot longer. It's 55 minutes instead of 25 minutes. So they were able to fit a lot more into the special. But even with that, the special still feels kinda rushed. There's a lot of musical numbers that I honestly don't think are all that necessary. I mean, you got Santa Claus have a musical number, Yukon Cornelius has one, Rudolph and Hermie have one. It's too much. I don't think these songs were all that necessary, and they really don't add all that much to the plot. And quite frankly, I did not like the characters in this movie. They're all jerks. Especially Donner, who as soon as he finds out that his son is different, tries everything he can to mask it, and is humiliated by his son. Actually embarrassed. I mean, look, I know it's based on the song where Rudolph, nobody liked him and they all made fun of him, but did you really have to make his father that big of a jerk to him? But honestly, his dad is nowhere near as bad as Santa Claus. Santa actually recognizes Rudolph's talent as a flyer, but he decides not to add him to the team solely because of his red nose. Here's Santa, who's so judgmental about putting kids on the naughty list or not, and here he is being a complete hypocrite. I will admit, though, unlike Frosty the Snowman, there were a couple parts in this movie that made me laugh. Namely, the part where they visit the island of misfit toys, and they're introduced to the Jack-in-the-Box, whose name is Charlie. As you can tell, that scene just cracked me up. Because first of all, I forgot about that scene. And then when I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's actually really funny. I don't mean to laugh at his misery, but yeah, it's pretty funny. Now, while I don't think Rudolph is that great of a movie, I do think it's a little bit better than Frosty the Snowman. I think it holds up a little bit better. The stop motion's actually a lot better than the animation, which who'd have thunk that would happen? You would have thought the animation would have been better, but no, actually, I think the stop motion holds up a lot better. Out of 5 red noses, I give Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer a 2 out of 5. Thanks for watching my latest Christmas review, my friends. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, simply click that subscribe button down below. And be sure to tune in tomorrow when I check out a Christmas special made by DreamWorks. Until then, this is Peter saying see you later.